Okay, Shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahawashi and double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. He taught me the truth and salutations unto the Hakim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. What I want to do quickly is just go through a couple of verses, John, the 11th chapter, and I'm basically at the camp 2 days ago. This scripture was brought out, and one of the brothers, one of the beloved brothers, gave me a call yesterday, and basically, when the scripture was brought out, the way I had explained it, because there's a balance to everything, and the way I had explained it, it was favoring one side of the understanding more than the other, and that was my fault. We're in the flesh, and the brother asked me, and he was kind of like, shy to approach me, but I told him, look, man, it's the spirit, man, and we're all here to look out for each other, man. And indeed, the brother was right in what he was saying, man, and he was like, I don't want to offend you, but, it's not about an offense, bro. You did the right thing. So the water, first and foremost, to Yahawashi and Shy, and also the water to you, brother. You know who you are, man. Because it's about representing and, showing the doctrine for what it is in its truth. So yeah, you gotta bring it out properly and give both sides or the full balance when you talk about things, man. But anyways, we're talking about at the camp where Yahawashi wept when he had come to the tomb or the cave wherein Lazarus was laid, having been dead for 4 days. Now, when it says Yahawashi wept, brothers say it's because he was sad at the death of Lazarus, which to some extent is true. However, the core fundamental breakdown as to why Yahawashi wept was because the people had no faith that he could bring him back to life. Okay, because we were talking along the lines of when people die and stuff and controlling our emotions, Indeed, we're not robots, man. If, certain men die, certain, family members or whatever, you do grieve, you do get upset, you even may cry. You're not going off, As for attending funerals of aunties, cousins, and all that stuff, that's a different story. But in terms of being upset, or your emotions moved, or your spirit groaning, that's not going off. Okay, so let's just pick it up here. John the 11th chapter. I'll start from verse 31. The Jews then, which were with her in the house, and comforted her when they saw Mary, she rose up hastily and went out, followed her, saying, She goeth unto the grave to weep there. Then when Mary was come where Yahawashi was, and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. Excuse me. When Yahawashi therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping, which came with her, he groaned in the spirit and was troubled. Okay, so why did Yahawashi groan in the spirit and was troubled? Because he saw the people weeping, man. Troubled, why? Because the lack of faith. And said, Where have you laid him? Then they said unto him, Lord, come and see. And then in verse 35, the shortest verse in the whole of the scriptures is what? John 11 and 35, Yahawashi wept. Now here's the point in verse 36. Then said the Jews, behold how he loved him. And indeed, Yahawashi did love Lazarus. So he groaned in the spirit and was troubled because of the lack of faith and cried because of this. But the Jews made the observation, the people made the observation that, yeah, man, he loved him, you know. Okay, but the fundamental reason, as to why the Lord groaned in the spirit and wept was because the people had not faith. All right. But as the Jews made the observation, when you love someone and they're dead, and the environment around you is people mourning and crying, you too are moved in the spirit to mourn. Okay? The scripture says, mourn with those who mourn, man. You know? Okay? But the fundamental reason, as I keep pressing the point home, is that it was because the people had not the faith. Alright? Because Yahawashi knew he would bring him back to life. So why cry over a dead man that you're about to raise back up? He mourned because of he cried because of the environment of mourning, man. You know, that was around him. The people cried. You know, he loved him. But the fundamental reason is because the people didn't exhibit the faith that Yahawashi could raise him from the grave. Okay? And this is what I was talking about, balance. Yahawashi didn't only cry or just cry because Lazarus is dead. No, he cried because the people had not the faith. And this is the importance of the breakdowns, because sometimes you can read things and not get the full understanding because it's hidden in the scriptures. Okay, and you can read on, you know, Yahawashi prayed and then basically cried with a loud voice, and you know, Lazarus came forth, you know, out of the grave, man, out of the tomb, which was built in a cave. Okay, you know, you can read the rest of the account, but yeah, pretty much based on from around verse 31 to 36. The point is, Yahawashi groaned in the spirit and was troubled when he saw the people weeping because of the lack of faith. The Jews made the observation, oh, how he loved him, which indeed the Lord did love Lazarus. Okay, you know. So when somebody dies, you know, that you love, you're moved in the spirit and you cry, it's because what? You love the person and they're gone, you mourn. Alright? However, in this case, along with that more weightier soul than Lazarus is gone and just cry and mourn, the Lord wept because of the lack of faith of the people. Okay? Anyways, that's just a quick hit. Like I said, the brother called me and spoke to me about it. And it's a beautiful thing because, you know, when you speak, we're in the flesh, man. Sometimes, even though you want to bring out the balance in the breakdown, sometimes, you know, you're in the flesh, man. You know, your attempt in the moment isn't good enough, or you know, you just don't bring out the balance of what you're meant to say. You know, you yourself, number one, held accountable. You know, it's a camp setting. Other precepts are brought out. Other men make comments. You know, so it's a collective thing, and then the balance isn't brought out. But this is why we strive to stay in the scriptures, man. You know, but like I said, in this one, it's my fault. You know, I was speaking at the camp, and I tried to give the balance, but it was, you know, it didn't really come out like that. So the brother mentioned it to me and was like, you know, basically, do you know what it's actually talking about? And I was like, yeah. And the brother was happy. And I said to him, look, man, you know, I tried, but it didn't really come out like that. So I'm just doing this video to go over it again, man. But like I said, it's a beautiful thing because we're in the flesh, we slip up, we do too much, we do too little, you know. striking the balance is oftentimes hard, but where we fail, where we fall short, the Spirit has it where a brother will pick up on something and let you know, man. So because of that, I'm just doing this video to clarify, the reason as to why Yahawashi had grown in the Spirit and wept. Okay, so the Wadati, as I said before, I'll say it again, the Wadati, Yahawashi Nashai Bashim Kodash, and also a huge thank you, the Wada, and much love to the brother who pointed it out. Hopefully this video clarifies. So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Giving all praises to Yahawashi Nashai Bashim Kodash, and that's it for now. Shalom.